Gardens, located in downtown Kingston, Jamaica, is definitely not just a ghetto. It is a vibrant community with dynamic people who have been blessed with an abundance of talent. The struggles are real and sometimes severe, but they continue to persevere. They are diamonds in the rough.
Diamond in the rough, a diamond in the rough. No times are tough. We're a diamond in the rough.
This is not just a ghetto. I'm a man with a message. I'm on this mission to bring about unity in my community.
My name is Duranda Miller, aka Bretta Life. Living in Parade Garden is like living in any other place else in the world. Yeah, because life is life, you know. People who live uptown live life like I and I, like how I live life right here too. So no one is more than no one, so I see myself like anyone else out there. Living in the garrison is a learning process. You know, coming up from a tender age, coming up, yeah, could hardly afford it to go to school sometimes. Yeah, you don't know shoes are big bread, you know, scandal bag we carry book in, and to move from this, so come up in life and learn from that struggles and never go do no wrong things. Just stay firm in the Gideon and never fall or falter. Yeah, we continue to do the consciousness. Our mind tell you, as much as your mind think negative and positive, we try to stick on the positive side at all the time. Yeah, so we see other people do wrong things, our friends will go do wrong things, I could have followed them, but I choose not. I like to sing and DJ because it's entertaining. Yeah, entertaining to the younger youth, them coming up and them can be someone like I and I, like I look up to someone else to be like them too. So we have to learn from each other, that's how we learn something in life.
My name is Tiana Wright, and I'm from Parade Gardens, Gold Street. I started singing from I was a child coming up, and I started singing in church. That's where I know that I have a gift and a talent to sing, because it's a passion for me. Well, living in Parade Gardens is a bit difficult for me because of different situations. You know, it's not easy living in a community like this, because it's a ghetto and you know, it's hard and we go through a lot of struggles, separation. When I was a child growing up, it wasn't easy for me going to school because I used to get like $20 to go into school, no lunch money, you know, sometimes no books to go to school, but you know, I still have to go to school because you know, you're living with your parents and you have to go to school. But during that time, for me, it was really hard and I didn't have the books, I didn't have, you know, certain stuff to go to school and all of that. But through all of that, I'm still standing because of God, you know. Why the way it did so rough for me, I never really seen the positive things until I know Christ. Trust me. Since I know Christ, then I see the positive things like this now where happening. You understand me? And the struggles I face and the positive will come through the struggles, like, you know, my life situation growing up, got molested and all of that, and a whole heap of things. If I start from, I never know when to finish, if I should start. But as I say, it did hard and rough and tough, and through that Jesus Christ carried me to where I am now. Well, I tell you the truth, the youths them now, them need a better community. Like, you know, them want the explosion out there. Them need to get jobs and to can go out and all of that because them there every day, ganja, smoking, guns and all of that. But I like to see better for them, like more jobs, school and all that, because them drop out from school very young, just as me drop out of school as I was 15 years old, you know, and I have 3 sons through the struggles. And I would like to see them and go through that. Like how me go through it, so I like to see better for them, because better education and all of that successful and all them things.
Many people count us out, but that's not what it's about. Believe in yourself and the Almighty. He gives peace, unity and prosperity.
Well, my name is Dawit Jeffrey, also called Minister Dawit Jeffrey. Well, I started singing from in the church, from as much as I could have said a word. I sing because of the inspiration that comes with it, because the fact that I have to give praise to the Most High God, and that's why I sing, to minister, to inspire, to motivate persons who I come into contact with. By profession, I'm a guidance counselor, along with a host of things that has to do with church-related stuff. I personally have my own ministry called Thug, which means True Heroes Under God, which is basically an outreach program, a ministerial movement and evangelism, where we go out and inspire persons, both youth and adults. I am a superintendent of Sunday school. I'm a Sunday school teacher, a musician, a praise and worship leader, national youth consultant as it pertains to youth development, among a host of things. Well, it's a wonderful feeling, a wonderful experience to live in the great Parade Gardens, because you're exposed to a lot of things. Knowledge is an everyday thing, and then you get to associate with persons from different levels. Well, the struggles that are faced in this specific community, the first one is financial struggles, because everyone is crying for that financial dilemma that they're in, and also the fact that there are limited resources as pertains to youth development, which is a major problem in our community. In order for us to move on in this community, it will definitely take unity, and we're talking unity from every aspect, every level that is associated with the community. Different persons, different parties coming in, uniting to make this initiative a goal.
We must have respect for all and say yes to duty's call. When we're weak, strength we cherish. With our vision, we won't perish near.
My name is Wayne Gunter, also known as Marley B, the artist from Southside Tel Aviv, Start singing, from a tender age, from a little youth, you see me. Can remember from a 9, 10 them time there. You see me, because I find the music to be, an interest to me. You see, bring a change in my life, bring a joy in my life and to others, whenever I sing, you see me. Living in Parade Gardens, is like, rough and smooth, liberty. Sometimes it's nice and sometimes it's not so nice, Nice at Parade Garden when we come together, you see me, I live as one, Yeah. And I listen to music, you see me, more while, you see me, and I drink and everything there. You see, I will cook some food together, you see me and brethren them, you see me? Yeah, and family them, you see me? Life in Parade Gardens could be better if, we just come as one, Put the Almighty first. If people come, help out people, you see me, and find a solution for them problems, you see me. Like, my problem now is, to get to the world, you see me, for being known to the world, you see. To every man and woman and boys and girls. Yes, and, I don't get that opportunity through, there's lack of studio, There's no one to manage you, you see me, no producing and for you see me. But it could have been better if, some people could have come in and help with, you see me, like build up studios and certain other things, implement certain other things, for the youngsters and the youths. You see, could have been a better future, Yeah.
Make a better life, but some people look down at us as low life, and we not get a blind. For them believe at our hands they will die. Boom, boom. No, for we are just peaceful youth. But them can't believe that are the truth. A lot of diamond in the rough, that are the truth. That are the truth, get to you, that are the truth.
My name, Jermaine Tamale James, aka Tamale. I started singing about 2005 at the end of high school. And why? Because I'm born with that talent, so I decided to pursue it in a career. I would say my career reached growth level right now. I'm just growing in front of the people right now, building a fan base. Tell you the truth, living in any garrison at all, to me it's like a college, because you get to learn a lot doing things that going on around you, surrounding, both crime and violence. So I guess that should teaches you a lot, how to stick to the positive side if you really wanted something good out of your life. Well, my personal struggles is right now is to get out the music right now, And why I say it is a struggle. A youth in the garrison doesn't really get most privilege to showcase certain talent or skill. Right now, I need the privilege out, to get out the music, radio play, ear plays. You know what I mean? That's the main thing. Music playing on the radio, people acknowledge. Say, yeah, that's Tamale song. Because most people right now in my community know my song them really, personally, you know. So if them hear it on the radio, they'll gravitate more and tell a friend, say, yeah, you know that's a Tamale, our artist from Southside, and people would acknowledge. Most community that I know going around as an artist, Southside doesn't have a studio, a recording studio or nothing like that. So artists from here can showcase and prove what they have, you know what I mean? So we need a studio. That's one of the things where any artist are going to face a struggle for it from you don't have a studio in a community. So you have to go out there and seek other studio, which is difficult. Because going out there, people don't know you. You know what I mean? So you have to go out there and make friends, new friends, and you have to go build a relation there with people for them really take on to you and say, all right, come in our studio, come voice a song here. So our community really need a studio right now. You know what I mean?
Not just a ghetto, God them say so. It's not just a ghetto, why them say so. It's not just a ghetto, not just a ghetto, not just a ghetto. It's a paradise and not just ghetto. Listen to me, yo, shut the kids say so. Love man a spread from your soul to the so. Peace man say, cause we want to see better.
My name is Nico Lawrence, you know. Music artist name is Shadow Kid. You know? Me you just grew up in the ghetto. From a band, me you just love the music and them. Ever listen some back in the day song and them thing, I ever build some local rhyme, you know. Every youth have struggle still, you know, but one thing every youth have to know for do just hustle. And when obstacles come in your way, just go around them, do your thing, everything okay. All we need in a parade garden are just some local work, youth have to go to school, arts and them thing there, even some local factory and them thing there, and have no more vibes and them thing there. You know, parade garden is a nice city, you know, but enough youth, but I feel like the area is a area where we come from, a bad area. No, I just the youth them and the people them. More if everybody come to one and build the community, everything just good. Yeah?
Many of us are making strides, giving our neighbors hope and pride. Love is the answer. Equal right for your brothers and sisters.
My name is Sherrod Carter, aka Rado. Well, I started singing in 2013 of summer, and the reason why I started singing was because when I took a look in the world and see how many people are dying, and I know I can help to make a difference. So to my song like Love is the Answer, Peace, you know, and so when I listen to the words in those songs, you know, you can really hold a real meditation and try to make a change within yourself, you know. It's not very easy living here in Parade Garden, you know, because most of the time crime will stir up at times, you know. You can't really go about your business as you would like at times, but, you know, otherwise from that, the place is okay otherwise, you know, and a lot of talents are here in the community, you know, that would like to be displayed out there, you know. You have all different talents in the community. Is that just sometimes people don't tend to like take a look down in here because of what's been going on here, you know. So otherwise from the war, Parade Garden is very, very, very nice, you know. And people on the outside should come in and take a look what's on the inside for them, you know. We need some activity for the kids, like in terms of who play football, cricket, you know, and so on, that we can uplift the youths and encourage them to like, not about just crime and violence in their mind growing up, about getting a skill, getting a talent, so they can strive for the best, you know, in life.
My name is Joven McCarthy, other known as Countryman. I've been playing the saxophone for about 4 years now, and the reason I choose to play the saxophone because I want to change a lot of things. set a lot of example and to show people that I can do more. Living in Prairie Garden is very challenging, difficult sometimes, but you have to be persistent, know what you want, work towards your goals and achieve them, and just be determined and bold, especially for a musician like me. You have to determine and just do you and do your thing. The struggles I face, one of the most difficult one to overcome is like playing my instrument, and sometimes people would say them can't take the noise, but finally in these last days them realizing those noises coming to music. So now them enjoying it. So I'm just doing my thing. What I feel, I think we need more jobs, and the people in the south side should be more determined and more accurate on the things that they want to do and the things that they do, so they can have a better life. They can't sit down and blame life. You have to blame the way you live it, so you have to go on. You have to make a jump and a start.
The way all things on a rock, but still we set with eyes up on better tomorrow, don't think stuff. We stay up, yo, we never giving up till we head up as we step up, cause we are diamonds in the rough.
My name is Damian Hilton. I hail from the community known as Parade Gardens. I've lived there all my life, you know. I am born and bred here. I have a passion for music. A lot of people who live here wouldn't know that I write music and I record music, because I don't necessarily project it. But music has been a part of me ever since I was growing up, just listening to it and then finding the love and the joy in writing it and in expressing it. I think this community is a diamond in the rough indeed, and possesses a lot of diamonds in the rough. A lot of times people kind of overlook people from places like these, but if you check the history of Jamaica and downtown Kingston, this was once a residential environment. A lot of brilliant people, a lot of people who are well-to-do emerge from communities like these, and we still have people living here who contribute valuable contribution to the society at large. As a resident of the community, I think one of the things that burdens me the most is the next generation and what will happen to the youths that grow up in this community. I have seen a lot of talent go by the wayside, a lot of lives snuffed out because of the gun. You know, people who have great potential just never maximize the potential because probably they never have the resources, or them get caught up in a bad company. I'm particularly privileged because I grew up in a home that was very strict, and we had to do school and we had to do the things that are quote unquote the right things. But as a resident, and even if I'm not a resident, I'll always love this place and I'll always seek to give back in one way, shape, size or form. In terms of community development and progress, I think there are many factors that will contribute to transforming the community. I think it starts with the will of the residents. Parenting is the #1 problem that is affecting not just our community but many communities like these. And I think if parents begin to take seriously their role and their responsibility to shape not just their children but the other children, and get back to the African concept where a village raises a child, I think we'll see a lot of difference. I think also there has to be the collective will of those who are in power, the politicians, from the central government, local government, and community government, the governance structures in the community, the CBOs, the churches. I think if there's a collective approach that seeks to seek the betterment of all residents, then we can see a lot of youths who prefer the gun, probably prefer to go some training center and get some skill. I'm particularly peeved with the fact that for the last 20 to 25 years there's not been any significant infrastructural development in the community, any community centers that are geared at skills training and skill development for young people. And hopefully in another 4 or 5 years we can see a turnaround. So I endorse efforts like these. I think the documentary captures in essence the hope that this community has, the bright future that this community possesses. Projects like these will give more vision to people in the community and to people outside of the community, so that we can work together to make the community better. And we hope that we will be more than diamonds in the rough, that will be actually diamonds that shine brightly and add value to other people's lives.
You have seen these diamonds. You've heard their voices. They are trying to triumph over trials. Frustrated, feeling forgotten but forging ahead. They hope for the opportunity to succeed, to be acknowledged for who they are and the talents they have. Parade Gardens is not just a ghetto.
This is not just a ghetto. This is not just a ghetto. This is not just a ghetto because them say so. Because them say so. This is not just a ghetto. I'm a man with a message. I'm on this mission to bring about unity in my community.
People count us out, but that's not what it's about. Believe in yourself and the Almighty. He give peace, unity and prosperity.
We must have respect for all and say yes to duty's call. When we're weak, strength we cherish. With our vision we won't perish now.
We're a diamond in the rough, a diamond in the rough. No times are tough. We're a diamond in the rough. Want to make a better life, but some people look down at us as low life, and we not get a blind. For them believe at our hands they will die. Boom, boom. No, for we are just peaceful youth, but them can't believe that are the truth. A lot of diamond in the rough, that are the truth. That are the truth, ghetto youth, that are the truth.
Not just a ghetto, God them say so. It's not just a ghetto, why them say so. It's not just a ghetto, not just a ghetto, not just a ghetto.
Many of us are making strides, giving our neighbors hope and pride. Love, love is the answer. Equal right for your brothers and sisters.
Wally sorrow, the way all things on a rock. But still we set with eyes up on a better tomorrow, don't think stuff. We stay up, yo, we never giving up. Till we end up as we step up, cause we are diamonds in the rough.
This a paradise and not just get up. Listen to me, yo, shut the kids says up. Love man a spread from your soul to the soul. Peace man say, cause we want see better.
Not just a ghetto, this a paradise. Not just a ghetto.
Diamond in the rough, a diamond in the rough. Though times are tough, we're a diamond in the rough. Diamond in the rough, a diamond in the rough. Though times are tough, we're a diamond in the rough. Diamond in the rough.
This is not just a ghetto.